Blackstone Audiobooks presents
The Secret Agent by Joseph Conrad. Author's Note. The origin of the secret agent, subject, treatment, artistic purpose, and every other motive that may induce an author to take up his pen can, I believe, be traced to a period of mental and emotional reaction. The actual facts are that I began this book impulsively and wrote it continuously. When in due course it was bound and delivered to the public gaze, I found myself reproved for having produced it at all. Some of the admonitions were severe, others had a sorrowful note. I have not got them textually before me, but I remember perfectly the general argument, which was very simple, and also my surprise at its nature. All this sounds a very old story now, and yet it is not such a long time ago. I must conclude that I had still preserved much of my pristine innocence in the year 1907. It seems to me now that even an artless person might have foreseen that some criticisms would be based on the ground of sordid surroundings and the moral squalor of the tale. That, of course, is a serious objection. It was not universal. In fact, it seems ungracious to remember so little reproof amongst so much intelligent and sympathetic appreciation. And I trust that the readers of this preface will not hasten to put it down to wounded vanity or a natural disposition to ingratitude. I suggest that a charitable heart could very well ascribe my choice to natural modesty. Yet it isn't exactly modesty that makes me select reproof for the illustration of my case. No, it isn't exactly modesty. I am not at all certain that I am modest. But those who have read so far through my work will credit me with enough decency, tact, savoir-faire, what you will, to prevent me from making a song for my own glory out of the words of other people. No, the true motive of my selection lies in quite a different trait. I have always had a propensity to justify my action. Not to defend, to justify. Not to insist that I was right, but simply to explain that there was no perverse intention, no secret scorn for the natural sensibilities of mankind at the bottom of my impulses. That kind of weakness is dangerous only so far that it exposes one to the risk of becoming a bore, for the world generally is not interested in the motives of any overt act, but in its consequences. Man may smile and smile, but he is not an investigating animal. He loves the obvious. He shrinks from explanations. Yet I will go on with mine. It's obvious that I need not have written that book. I was under no necessity to deal with that subject, using the word subject both in the sense of the tale itself and in the larger one of a special manifestation in the life of mankind. This I fully admit. But the thought of elaborating mere ugliness in order to shock, or even simply to surprise my readers by a change of front—
Sample complete. Ready to continue?